Oracle Park in San Francisco. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the San Francisco Giants. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home and getting to start Connolly early. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Out towards right center field. And there's one down. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Lau goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 1-0.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
In the air, right field. And there are 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Perkins settles under this one, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Trevor Rogers. What do you got on him, Chris? Stepping in, Mason Wynn. Pulls that one foul. In the air, center field. Strong settles underneath it, and there's one away. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Right side, hard hit. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Here's Pete Alonso. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. In the air to left center. Strong under it. That is the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Here comes Austin Riley. Rip, but it curls foul. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Base hit. And a man aboard. Comes up empty.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Whoa, that's inside.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
On the ground to short. Win. Off balance. Here's one. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Well struck right field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
On the ground right side. The throw to first, and that's the third out. Bottom of the second. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That clips the corner. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to find out tough pitches.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That one felt good. And a foul ball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Willie Castro now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Turned on, but foul wide of third. One on, nobody out, a run in, bottom half of inning number 2. Hit weakly on the ground. Right over to left.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the run out of scoring position.
Bounce to the right side. On to Gonzalez. Double play. What a twin. Back here in San Francisco. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. Swing and a ground ball. Castro tosses to first. One pitch and one out. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Hit in the air, center field. Perkins should have this one. 2 down. Brandon Lau, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. first as they can't make the play. Tap foul at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. And that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Blake Perkins. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning. Hit on the ground by B2. Riley. Second double play in just the first 3 innings here today. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That's the third, and that one handled. The first, it short hops him. Back here at Oracle Park, new inning getting started. Austin Riley getting ready to hit. Foul ball there.
You know, these Pirates, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Good eye in that spot. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Perez takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. A solo shot. And we're starting over. Foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Short hop liner handled it short. Tosses to first, and that is that. I'm living a life right now. I'm living. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the 4th, Nate Eaton digs in now. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other.
He's got it. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. It's 1-1. Here's Elliot Ramos. He's already very unusual here. An intentional walk with the bases empty and 1 out. Straw takes it in for the out. 2 away now. This is Willie Castro. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first. Ground ball left side. On to O'Hearn. That's the third out. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. This one in the air, right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner second, not in time. The tying run stands at third with one out, and a fly ball could knock this one up. No one can get there. It falls in. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2. Here's George Springer. Up the middle, and he knocks it down.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Deaton win.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And now the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Perkins gets under it. Takes it in for the out. Go ahead run on base. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that skips in the dirt. Castro. The first. They limit the damage here. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Casey Schmidt. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, didn't get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field. I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan, attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
One out man at first. And up next for San Francisco, Wenzel Perez. The 0-1. Runner takes off. Out to short. Whips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And the runner holds. Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Top of the 6th inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. hit hard. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Back-to-back base hits. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Joey Bart now. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Line drive. And there's one down. Up the middle. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2. One down. Runner at first. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan O'Hearn. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Nope, that's inside.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin.
Pitching change here, Matt Gage.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight.
And that one in the air center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in, Nate Eaton. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in. One down.
Nope, that's a ball.
Inside, just missed.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Strong in position. And there's 2 away. Now at the plate, Elliot Ramos. He's already homered here in this one. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Willie Castro, the next Giant to hit.
Ball, that's out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This to center field. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. A little out front there as he swings through it. The Buccos trying to protect a 2-run lead near the bottom of the 6th. Base hit. Murphy around third. The relay is going to get him. It's up the line.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That's about as textbook as it gets. He just stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2-2. Line drive, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Mlb Perez. The next Giant to hit. Fouls away the first offering. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Comebacker to the mound. Goes the first in time, and that'll keep more runs. We go to the top of the 7th. Austin Riley at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Walker measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Ripped on a line, and there's 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
This one in the air center field, and a couple of quick outs. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him a cycle.
Oh, that hit him. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. 1 for 3. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Late on that fastball. And he swings through that one. Got him looking. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Mason Wynn. On the ground to third. Into the outfield, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits. Infield, he just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Richie Palacios. He represents the go-ahead run.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Straw under it. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Nice. 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. the top of the 8th. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Miles Straw. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way.
Yuki Matsui into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. Up next for the Pirates, Brandon Lau. And now 2-0. That one is hammered right field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Double. Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. Laser to the gap, should score the run. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as a run scores on the play. Riley swings through it for strike 1. In the air to left center. Ramos has a beat on it. And there's one down. This to third. Slinging it to first in time. Marcell Ozuna, the next Pirate to hit. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that's a base hit. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Comes in to score. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Hit hard, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Back to the top of the order. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Perez tracks it down for the out. Back here at Oracle Park, now the Giants 4-hitter, Elliot Ramos. Pinch hitter coming on, Dalton Varsho. And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
The 2-2. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
This one in the dirt. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Springer takes it in for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Willie Castro. Runner takes off. Line drive. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first. And he's out. Not able. Back here in San Francisco, now the number 2 hitter, Ryan O'Hearn.
That's outside.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a curve is down and in. There's a swing and a drive. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game.
Outside. That's a ball.
Two-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
In the air, out towards left center. And there's one away. And the batter is George Springer. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top of the 9th. And that one hammered into the corner, but foul. And the 0-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
High fly ball, right field. Perez on his way over. And there's 2 away. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach.
And now, Nick Gonzalez. The pitch, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatics kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar bond. This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Perez swings through it for strike 1. And that one fouled off. Now a pop-up on the infield. 2 away. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates take this one in a blowout. 10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.